Colin Rugg on X says, new psychotherapist John Alpert says that 75% of the patients he sees have a deep hatred for Trump and are hyper fixated on him. Quote, they can't sleep. They feel traumatized by Mr. Trump. Bunch of other quotes here. Let's just watch it.
First of all, identify it for us. You're in a session and you pick up on what?
Well, Harris, it doesn't take long for me to pick up on this. People are obsessed with Trump. They're fixated. They're hyper fixated on Trump. And they talk about some of the features of this disorder. They can't sleep. They feel traumatized by Mr. Trump. They feel restless. I had one patient who said she couldn't enjoy a vacation because anytime she saw Trump in the news or on her device, she felt triggered. So this is a profound.
This is like the Karen syndrome. I would feel bad for them if they weren't just such awful human beings. But I always have solace in the fact that, like, I'm not them. But imagine waking up and just being so deranged when Trump's name gets mentioned that you lose sleep.
Pathology, and I would even go so far as to call it the defining pathology of our time.
And he said 75%, meaning 3 out of 4 people that he talks to have this. 3 out of 4.
These people come to you for the things that you described. Can't sleep, traumatized, perhaps depression. I don't want to put words in your mouth. But at first, you are there to treat an illness, a disorder of some kind. And what you figure out is the trigger.
Well, and Trump is the trigger for many of these people. And to be that fixated on.
I wonder if there's a way to, like, heal it. Like if there's medication available or something.
A figure on a person, it's simply not healthy. And our country has strayed so far away from where we once were. If you look at in the 80s when President Reagan was shot, people were united. He famously said, I hope you're all Republicans to the surgeons. And the response was, today, Mr. President, we're all Republicans, but our country has lost that. We've strayed
That's such a good point. I think nothing more perfectly exemplifies that than the Charlie Kirk shooting, where instead of people coming together and disavowing it, they're like, yeah, fuck him. I'm like, what? What is wrong with you? And how are there so many of you?
So far from that unity.
Mm-hmm. And what do you see? Because you told me off camera 3/4 of your patient load right now has what you're calling this TDS.
Well, 3/4 of my patients will present with a lot of these symptoms, and within probably 5 minutes of seeing me, their hatred for Trump comes up. So if you're that hyper focused on Trump, that's a real issue, and it's worth being treated.
Wow. And you know what's crazy about this? After Trump and his presidency is over and he moves on and Vance takes over, it's just going to be Vance derangement syndrome. It's just insert next person that they're obsessed with and hyperfixated. It's actually really sad to live your life being hyperfixated on one thing to the next. It's like being chained down and locked to something completely out of your control that never touches your life at all and being filled with so much rage on it. God, that's wild. Jay Viper says TDS can be medically diagnosed. I mean, sounds like it. Thomas Brown says make asylums great again and they can play Lunar for treatment.